Namaste, welcome to our guidance classes telecasted by TSAT. As you know that the current affairs is a very useful and important concept in point of paper examination. In this scenario, we are going to discuss about various awards and appointments held in last 6 months. So generally at least 2 or 3 questions will come based on this area. So now we will see various appointments here. The Karnataka Chief Minister 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 𝗚𝗂𝗧 has announced that Kannada film star 𝗵𝗕𝗏 𝗧𝗏, who died last year, will be confirmed as the Karnataka Ratna Award after his death. On November 1st, which happens to be Kannada Rajyotsava, the state formation day, he will be the 10th recipient of the state's highest civilian honor. So everyone knows that the Karnataka Ratna Award is the highest civilian award in Karnataka. Generally, this will be given on 1st November, because the 1st November is the formation day of Karnataka. They will celebrate state's formation day on 1st November. On that day, the Karnataka Chief Minister 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 𝗚𝗂𝗧 announced the late 𝗵𝗕𝗏 𝗧𝗏 has, of course, who was recently died in last year, so announced as Karnataka Ratna Award. So this is a very important happen in November. Okay. Now the former German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been awarded UNESCO Peace Prize 2022 for her efforts for welcoming refugees. In the summer 2015, as refugees were streaming into Europe, Merkel opened her country's border and famously declared to Germans were "Schaffen das." It means we can do this. Welcome more than 1.2 million refugees, notably from the Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan and Eritrea. So this is a very important thing here, and of course the German Chancellor, former German Chancellor Angela Merkel has been awarded as by the UNESCO Peace Prize 2022. So because of her efforts to welcome the refugees from the Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan and Eritrea. So this is the second thing here. And the most thing everyone knows it recently, the current trend is there is a war between Ukraine and Russia. As you know that the Liberty Medal 2022 will be awarded to this fall to Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky. The National Constitution Center has announced that Zelensky will be honored in a ceremony in October for what it called his heroic defense of liberty in the face of Russian tyranny. As you know, the President Zelensky has bravely led the Ukrainian people in their defense of freedom against Russia, and his courage has inspired the people around the world to defend liberal democracy and the rule of law. So he is not accepting his defeat. He encouraged the total people. He gave the courage to the Ukrainian people to defend the Russia. So for that reason, the Liberty Medal 2022 will be awarded for the Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky. So this is a very important thing happens here. And one more thing here, the Bangladesh-born Fahmida Azim, working for the Insider online magazine of the US, has been selected for the Pulitzer Prize 2022. So generally, most of the time in the examination, they will ask the questions on Pulitzer Prize 2022. She will be awarded under the category of illustrated reporting and commentary. She is among the 4 journalists, including Anthony Dill Cole, Josh Adams and Walt Heike of Insider, being published from the New York, selected for their work on the Chinese operation of the 𝗂𝗽𝗓. The work "I Escaped a Chinese Entertainment Camp" has illustration by Fahmida Azim. So the Pulitzer Prize 2022 won by the 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗀 𝗚𝗧. Actually, she was born in Bangladesh. So for her commentary and reporting on I escaped a Chinese internment camp has illustration by the 𝗬𝗪𝗔𝗀 𝗚𝗧. That's the important thing here. And one more thing is recently the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne IFFM Awards 2022 was announced. The 13th edition of the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne 2022 began on August 12th and will be concluded on August 30th. The event, held annually in Australia, celebrates the Indian film industry by screening some of the most prominent and acclaimed films, TV shows and web series from the country. One of the highlights of the festival is the awards night, where select awards were given to the best performers from Indian cinema and the OTT scene from the previous year. Okay, so now we will see the awards list. The best film, Kabir Khan sports drama 83. So the Kabir Khan sports drama 83 was won the best film award, and the best director award will be given for the Sujit Sircar for Sardar Uddham and Aparna Sen for The Rapist. And the best actor will be given for the Ranveer Singh for his movie Kabir Khan sports drama 83. And best actress award is given Shefali Shah for Jalsa, and the best series award given to the Mumbai Diaries 26/11. The best actor in series is given Mohit Raina for Mumbai Diaries 26/11, and the best actress in series will be given Sakshi Tanwar for Mai, and best indie film is given for Jaggi, and the best film from the subcontinent will be given to the Joyland. The Lifetime Achievement Award will be given to the Kapil Dev, so who is the former captain and a pacer for Indian cricket team, Kapil Dev sir. And distributor in cinema award is disruptor in cinema award will be given for Vani Kapoor for Chandigarh Care Asviki, and equality in cinema award is given for Jalsa, and the leadership in cinema award is given for Abhishek Bachchan. So these are the different awards in the different categories. You have to look after all these things here. And the very important event happened, award is given, that is senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor to receive the France highest civilian award. The senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor said to be confirmed with the France highest civilian award, Chevalier de la Légion d'honneur. The French government is honoring him for his writings and speeches, and the French ambassador here, Emmanuel Lenin, has written on Tharoor informing about the award. So here there are two important questions, two important things here. The senior Congress leader Shashi Tharoor received the France highest civilian award, and the French ambassador is Emmanuel Lenin. So these two are very important things, sir, in point of your examination. And the Professor 𝗂𝗽𝗃 𝗳𝗏 won Global Energy Prize 2022. The Indian origin professor of engineering at the University of Houston, 𝗂𝗽𝗃 𝗳𝗏 has won the prestigious Global Energy Prize. 𝗳𝗏 was given the award in the New Ways of Energy Application category for his contributions to transportation, electrification and energy efficiency technologies while reducing power generation emissions. The awarding ceremony will be held during Russian Energy Week in Moscow on October 12 and 14. So the 𝗳𝗏 did his works on energy applications category for his contribution transportation, electrification and energy efficiency technologies while reducing power generation emissions. So here there is a lot of wastage in the power generation emissions. So he did an experiments on reducing power generation emissions by using transportation category, of course, electrification and contribution energy efficiency technologies. And we are going to discuss about the 68th National Film Awards 2022. The winners of the 68th National Film Awards were announced in New Delhi. This year award ceremony honored films from 2020 as well as due to COVID-19 related delays. So, from COVID-19 delays, so all the prizes, of course, awards are given on 2020. The event organized by the Directorate of Film Festivals, which comes under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Union Minister of Information and Broadcasting, that is Anurag Thakur, announced the award winners. 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 𝗵𝗺 won the 3 of the 4 biggest awards of the night, while 𝗳𝗏 the unsung warrior also took home major trophies. So these are the 2 movies, 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗵𝗺 and 𝗳𝗏 the unsung warrior. These 2 movies won maximum trophies. So 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗵𝗺, that is a Tamil movie, it got 4 biggest awards, and 𝗳𝗏 unsung warrior took near 3 trophies. Now I am going to discuss about different awards and won by the different people here. The best feature film was 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗵𝗺. The best director is Sachidanand K.R. Ayappunam Koshiyam. The best popular film providing wholesome entertainment is 𝗳𝗏. The best actor is given to the Surya for 𝗧𝗦𝗵𝗺 and Ajay Devgan for 𝗳𝗏. The best actress award was given to Aparna Balamurali and 𝗧𝗦𝗵 for the picture 𝗧𝗦𝗵𝗺. The best supporting actor was given to the Bizu Menon Ayyappanum Koshiyam. The best supporting actress is given to Lakshmi Priya Chandramouli, Sivarajan Muyum, Inyam Sila Pinugalam. And best action direction award is given to A.K. Ayappanam Koshiyam. The best choreography is given to the Telugu film Natyam. The best lyrics award is given to Manoj Muntasir for Saina for Hindi movie. And the best male playback singer is given to Rahul Deshpande for Me Vasantro and Anish Mangesh Goswami for Tak Tak. The best female playback singer is given Nanchamma Ayappanam Koshiyam. Best film and social issues is given to Justice Delayed but Delivered and Three Sisters. This is the best social film. The best social film or the best film on social issues. The best choreography is given to the Natyam Telugu movie, and the best cinematography is given to Avijapkar, and the best audiography is given to Dollu, Me Vasantro and Malik. Best costume design is given to 𝗳𝗏. The best production design is given to Kapila, and the best editing is given to Sivaranjanam Inumam Sila Penigunam. Best makeup is given to Natyam. So best choreography and best makeup both are given to for the movie Natyam Telugu movie. Best screenplay is given to 𝗧𝗦𝗵𝗺, Sudha Kongara and Mandela Modern Aswin. The best stunt choreography given to Ayyappam. So just now we have seen that the best feature film, the best actor and best screenplay, all these 3 categories, even best actress also, all 4 categories is given to one movie, that is 𝗧𝗦𝗵𝗺. Now coming to the special jury awards. The first best feature film in Hindi, Tulsidas Jr. The best feature film in Kannada, Jollu. The best feature film in Malayalam is 𝗬𝗏 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 The best feature film in Tamil is 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁𝗪 The best feature film in Telugu is 𝗂𝗽𝗱 The best feature film in Haryanvi is Dada Lakshmi, and the best feature film in Dimsa is Samkhor, and the best feature film in Tulu is Jitagi. So these are the different film awards for special jury awards. Coming to the Miss Universe competition, the Pallavi Singh wins the Miss Universe Divine Crown in South Korea. India's Pallavi Singh has won the Miss Universe Divine title at the finals held at Yeosu City at South Korea. She hails from Kanpur from India and has made her country proud in this context that saw participation from 110 countries. This is a proud moment for India. Pallavi Singh was a contestant from Asia in the Miss Universe contest and has demonstrated the strong will and commitment of Indian women to excel in all walks of life. So actually the Pallavi Singh announced as the Miss Universe Divine title and she demonstrated a strong will and commitment of all Indian women to excel in all walks of life. This is that kind of courage gives her Universe Divine title, Miss Universe Divine title. She was from Kanpur, from India, and she made so nearly 110 countries participated in this Miss Universe contest from Asia. The Pallavi Singh was selected and finally she won Miss Universe Divine title. Clear? And this final scenario is conducted at South Korea. Next one is Naram received Sardar Patel Award of ICAR. So here Naram, the full form of Naram is very important. The National Academy of Agriculture, Research and Management. So generally they will ask you to what is the full form of Naram. Naram. So means here Naram means here National Academy of Agriculture, Research and Management has bagged the Sardar Patel Outstanding ICAR Institution Award for 2021. So in the large institute category, for its overall performance, C.H. Srinivasa Rao, Director for Naram, received the award from the Union Minister of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare, that is Narendra Singh Tamov, in New Delhi. The awards were given away at a function to mark 94th Foundation Day of the ICAR. So this is a very important information. So they will ask to you in the examination, what is the full form of Naram? So Naram means a National Academy of Agriculture and Research Management. So the Sardar Patel Outstanding ICAR Institutional Award 2021 won by the Naram. And so this one will given to the generally large institutions category. So at the time the Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tamov has given this award to the ICAR for on 94th Foundation Day of ICAR. Clear? Okay. The Australian tennis star 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁 induced to Hall of Fame. This is a very important here. The two-time Grand Slam champion and former world number 1 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁 was induced to are inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame before Roger Federer, everyone knows it, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal and Djokovic ascended to the top of the sport. 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁 held the top spot for 8 weeks, good for 10th most in the history, even when those stars made their mark. So he is the fourth person who entered into the Hall of Fame for his excellency and to maintain 10th most in the history. So he nearly 80 weeks he stands as the topmost, is the #1 rank. So for that reason, the heavyweight entered into the Hall of Fame. The two-time Grand Slam champion and former world #1. So recently this happens. Previous to the heavyweight, the Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic, these three are entered into the Hall of Fame. The Karnataka 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 crowned Femina Miss India 2022. 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 has won the title of Femina Miss India 2022. She will now represent India at the 71st Miss World pageant. Shetty was crowned Femina Miss India World 2022 by her predecessor Miss India 2020 Manasa Varanasi at Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai. Femina Miss India 2022's first runner-up is 𝗹𝗶𝗁𝗁𝗧 𝗂𝗽𝗱 from Rajasthan, while the second runner-up is 𝗫𝗏 𝗬𝗁 who hails from Uttar Pradesh. So here very important, the Miss Femina Miss India World 2022. So who crowns Femina Miss India World 2022? They are eligible to participate in the Miss World competition. For Femina Miss India 2022, Karnataka 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 crown. The previous two 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧, previous one is and means Femina Miss India 2020 was Manasa Varanasi. Okay, so now the Karnataka 𝗧𝗦𝗔𝗧 crowned Miss India crown, and the first runner-up is 𝗹𝗶𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗧 𝗂𝗽𝗱 and the second runner-up is 𝗧𝗏 𝗬𝗁. So generally you have to remember all these names. Who is the first runner-up, second runner-up, who crowns the Femina Miss India World 2022. Rashmi Sahu, the Young Woman Entrepreneur Award wins from the Times Business Award 2022. The Young Woman Entrepreneur Rashmi Sahu wins Times Business Award 2022. The director of 𝗓𝗍 food line, Eastern India's leading food brand and Odisha's #1 spices company, Rashmi Sahu has won the Times Business Award 2022. She was given the award by the renowned Bollywood actor, everyone knows it, the social activist, that is Sonu Sood. The award was given in the category of Eastern India's leading ready-to-eat brand. So she is the director for 𝗓𝗍's food line, Eastern India's leading food brand, and #1 in Odisha's spices company. Okay, so this she wants the Young Woman Entrepreneur and for her work for India's leading ready-to-eat brand. And recently our Indian Railways awarded by the 𝗂𝗽𝐶 International Sustainable Railway Award. The Indian Railways is observing World Environment Day on the 5th June 2022 in an appropriate and benefiting manner, keeping the line with the theme of this year, World Environment Day. In the gala ceremony on 1st June 2022 in Berlin, Indian Railways have been awarded by the 𝗂𝗽𝐶 International Sustainable Railway Award ISRA, International Sustainable Railway Awards, in the category of Best Use of Zero Carbon Technology for feeding solar energy directly to 20 kilowatts AC transaction system. So our Indian Railways won the ISRA, means International Sustainable Railway Award, for their contribution, that is zero carbon technology for feeding solar energy directly in 25 kilovolts AC transaction system. Everyone knows it. Recently our Indian Railways introduced the 25 kV kilovolts AC transaction in the Indian railway system, and the main advantage of this 25 kV AC transaction system is directly we will get the energy from the solar energy. So by using the solar energy, the Indian Railways are maintaining the best use of zero carbon technology. For that reason, on the World Environment Day, so here one more very important day, when we are going to celebrate World Environment Day. So on 5th June, we are going to celebrate World Environment Day. On 5th June 2022, on World Environment Day, our Indian Railways received ISRA award, that means International Sustainable Railway Award, for their zero carbon technology. And recently the World Health Organization award for PGI Chandigarh Center for Tobacco Control. The World Health Organization has awarded Resource Center for Tobacco Control. So here one more abbreviation, that is RCTC. RCTC means Resource Center for Tobacco Control. So Department of Community Medicine and School of Public Health at Postgrad Institution of Medical Education and Research. So PGI-MER, this is one more important. So 𝗳𝗧𝗺𝗺, we call it as a 𝗳𝗧𝗺. So that is a PGI-MER. PGI-MER means Postgrad Institution of Medical Education and Research, which is at Chandigarh, with the Regional Director Special Recognition Award. The Resource Center for Tobacco Control provide information related to the tobacco control in India, including the circulars and orders, policies, legislations, and multidisciplinary publications. So PGI-MER at Chandigarh has taken a lot of things, means given circulars, giving orders, making policies, and circulating legislations and multidisciplinary publications. By using all these things, they work for the tobacco control. For their work, the World Health Organization given award for the PGI-MER for Resource Center for Tobacco Control, for RCTC. So is it clear? So we have so many questions comes from this here. World Health Organization, RCTC. RCTC means here Resource Center for Tobacco Control, and they may ask to PGI-MER, that is Postgraduate Institution for the Medical Education and Research. This PGI-MER Chandigarh won this Tobacco Control Award from the World Health Organization. And recently the UNESCO recognized India's use of ICT under PM 𝗍-𝗪𝗔𝗬 scheme. So as you know that recently UNESCO recognized the use of information and communication technology ICT under a comprehensive initiative called PM 𝗍-𝗪 by the Department of School Education, Ministry of Education. The schooling model saw a paradigm shift during the unprecedented times of COVID-19. The technological inventions aided in building crisis resilience learning systems. Government of India has been confirmed the UNESCO's King Hamid bin Isa Ali Khalifa Prize for the 2021 edition. So especially in the pandemic situation, this by NCERT and CIET and all combinedly worked for the technological interventions for building crisis resilient learning systems. For that work, they started as a initiative that is called PM 𝗍-𝗪𝗪. For PM 𝗍-𝗪, so the UNESCO recognized the use of information communication technology, that is ICT, and they gave the King Hamid bin Isa Ali Khalifa Prize 2021 for our PM 𝗍-𝗪𝗪. So this award was won by our PM 𝗍-𝗪𝗪, which is the initiative for our ICT initiative. And the one more, the Prime Minister Award for the outstanding contribution for promotion of yoga on the occasion of International Yoga Day. The Ayush Ministry has announced to give the Prime Minister's Award for Outstanding Contribution towards the development and promotion of yoga for 2022 to 2 individuals and 2 organizations in recognition of their contributions in space. So here the individuals are Bhikkhu Sanghasena from Ladakh, Marcus Vinicus Rosa Rodriguez from Brazil, and 2 organizations, the Divine Life Society from Uttarakhand and the British Wheel of Yoga from the United Kingdom, have been chosen for award. They will also receive 25 lakh cash prize and a trophy and one more certificate for the promotion of yoga. So these are the few awards, and some more awards we will discuss it in the next sessions. Thank you.